So when we got off the plane, the first thing you're greeted by is a couple of armed military guys in big hats, glaring menacing at you as you get off the plane. We really wanted to take some pictures at the airport because it was just immediately so freaking bizarre. But I was genuinely scared, and went through customs, got into the country, got picked up by my dude, walked out of the airport, and then started driving through the city. And everything's made out of white marble. Everything's made out of white marble. And you drive through, and you don't see any people on the streets, hardly any cars. You see people cleaning the streets, but no other actual people. And then we started approaching the hotel, which I'm staying at, the Yyldyz Hotel. I think it means star in Turkmeni, which is an absolute knockoff of the Burj al Arab Hotel in Dubai. It's always my dream to stay there since I was 18. But staying in a knockoff version of it in the world's least understood police state. Well, that's almost just as good. So get into the lobby, and there's no one here. There's no one there. It's because it's so early in the morning. I can't get into my room just yet unless I'm going to pay for another full night. So I say, you go upstairs and have breakfast. So I go upstairs, and there's breakfast everywhere. Again, there's no people. A fantastic breakfast spread, and they're playing Deep House, which I'm totally on board with that. But no. So I just sat down and ate some breakfast. It was great, and I've come onto the balcony to make this little video. And as you can see behind me, there's no traffic. There's no cars. There's no nothing. It's just like, what? What is going on in this country? It's amazing. I have been completely dumbstruck, awestruck, just lost for words since I got here. I don't know if to be scared or what. But this is like 2 hours into being here. You can see the wonderful white cityscape behind me. Wow. So I'm still waiting to be checked into my hotel room because it's early in the morning, so just taking a little quiet look around. I found a few interesting deserted rooms. Here we have the tea room, which, like everywhere else in the hotel so far, has no one in it, except for this cabinet over here. And as you can see, there's some Turkmen tea. So yeah, tea room. Yep, there is tea in the tea room. And down the bottom there is a 7-volume super series about medicinal plants of Turkmenistan, written by the former president of Turkmenistan, whose image is absolutely everywhere, and was an expert in all things, of course, especially the medicinal plants of his home country. So yeah, that's quite interesting to me. Okay, so we've finally been let into my room. Let's check it out. Okay, very spacious. Wow. Okay. Good job, me, for booking such a fucking fabulous goddamn hotel room. Jesus. Let's check out the view. It's like some weird combination of fucking Las Vegas and North Korea, just like Lonely Planet said. Just had a little sleep, feeling better now. Hanging out in the pool area. It's interesting. Got some Russian beats, crazy good view of the hotel. There's a clown harassing people, but other than that, it's nice. Yeah, feeling good. I gotta give credit where credit's due. This mum room is amazing. So, you got the ice room in here. You cover yourself in ice. That's a sauna. There's a very good sauna, by the way. Luxury showers. And steam room. So here you can see I'm enjoying the hotel so much that I almost forgot I was in Cuckoo Land, where I found myself oscillating between a state of amusement and a suspended state of what the fuck. And nothing would really underline this more than the little drive tour I did of the city that afternoon with the dozen or so other Western tourists also visiting this mental place. We drove around for a whole afternoon on a regular working day, no public holiday. Didn't see a single person other than the occasional policeman, maybe 4 or 5 cars, not a speck of trash, no cigarette butts, but that's mostly because smoking is strictly banned in all public places. Everything clean and glistening. It's just the most bizarre experience. You'd think the place had just been ethnically cleansed. Naturally, I had to ask our government-approved guide where the hell everyone was, since officially the city has a population of 1 million people, but all he had to say was, well, it's hot in Turkmenistan, so everyone just stays inside. Anyway, so Ashgabat's white marble and gold chic is the divine vision of its first post-Soviet president, Yyldyz, who rebuilt the entire place in the mid-90s for his own amusement, except almost no one's allowed to live in it, and almost all the buildings are empty shells. God knows where everyone is. Still, our guide proudly told us that Ashgabat has the Guinness World Record for most white marble buildings, along with a couple of other records you never would have thought of, such as the world's largest indoor Ferris wheel. And Yyldyz was an interesting fellow. He renamed himself Turkmenbashi, aka leader of the Turkmen, renamed the days and weeks after his family, banned dogs from the capital, banned music from being played in cars, and wiped out all opposition in the free press. You can also forget using the internet there. It's censored beyond accessibility, and it works like it's 1995 anyway. Bear in mind, I was staying at the nicest hotel in the goddamn country. His successor, Berdy Muhammadov, took over in 2006 when Turkmenbashi died, so he's just more of the same. Some people call this place the North Korea of Central Asia, and it really isn't hard to see why. We visited a couple of famous landmarks. The Arch of Neutrality, which celebrates the country's neutrality. Again, there are no people except security. And we went to the Gold Mosque, the largest mosque in Central Asia, which is kind of strange given the country is strictly secular, and again, no people except us. And then it was back to the hotel. The city has 11 p.m. curfew, after which you can be arrested for simply being on the street. So yeah, the nightlife kind of suffers a bit.